Most people don't fail because they lack talent or ambition. They fail because they talk too much. Every time you announce a big dream before putting in the work, you are secretly killing your chances of ever finishing it. Aria learned this brutal lesson the hard way after wasting years of her life as the most famous failure in her village once. In a bustling mountain valley lived a spirited young woman named Aria. Aria possessed a mind bursting with brilliant ideas. One week, she envisioned weaving the finest silk tapestries in the realm. The next, she resolved to craft intricate wooden clocks. However, Aria had a dangerous habit. Before placing a single thread on a loom or carving a single block of wood, she would march into the crowded town square and announce her ambitions to anyone who would listen. "I am about to craft the grandest tapestry this valley has ever seen," she would call out. The villagers would clap, cheer, and shower her with praise. Aria's chest would swell with pride. She felt accomplished, celebrated, and deeply satisfied. Yet, when she returned home that evening to actually begin the work, a strange fatigue would wash over her. The excitement had vanished. Day after day, her looms remained bare and her tools gathered dust. Years slipped by in this endless cycle, announcing grand visions, receiving applause, and leaving the actual work untouched. Her empty workshop became a silent monument to unfinished dreams, and a heavy weight settled in her heart, seeking clarity. Aria traveled to the edge of the valley to visit Master Julian, a renowned glass blower known for his quiet demeanor and magnificent creations. "Master Julian," Aria confessed, "I have endless passion, yet every time I start a project, my drive dies before I even finish it. Why does my fire burn out so quickly?" Julian listened patiently. Instead of answering right away, he led her into his workshop and placed her unlit candles side by side on a heavy oak table. He lit the first candle, but immediately began fanning the flame aggressively with a large cloth while shouting praise at it. "Look at this magnificent flame! See how brightly it burns!" The heavy rush of forced air caused the flame to flicker wildly, gutter, and quickly die out. He then lit the second candle. This time, he placed a clear glass lamp over it, shielding it from the wind. He stepped back and remained completely silent. The flame inside burned steady, strong, and bright, slowly melting the wax down into a long-lasting light. "Your dreams are like that fragile flame," Julian said softly. "When you announce them to the world too early, the wind of public opinion and the rush of premature praise burn up all the internal fuel you need to do the actual work. Your mind tricks itself into feeling as though you've already achieved the goal, leaving your hands empty. A vision needs shelter and silence to catch fire." Aria returned to her village, deeply affected by the lesson. She made a vow to protect her next flame. Without a word to her friends, neighbors, or family, she set to work in the quiet hours of early morning. She chose a challenging project, restoring an abandoned stone fountain in her backyard. Whenever the urge rose to brag about her progress at the market, she forced herself to stay silent, channeling that energy back into hauling stones and mixing mortar. Because no one knew what she was doing, she felt no outside pressure, no fear of judgment, and no reliance on cheap applause. Months passed. Through stubborn trial, error, and quiet patience, the fountain was completed. One afternoon, a neighbor walked past her garden gate and stopped in awe. Water was cascading beautifully down 3 levels of carved stone, sparkling under the sunlight. Aria. The neighbor gasped, "Where did this come from? When did you build this?" Aria wiped her hands on her apron and smiled calmly. "I've been working on it quietly for a while." Word of Aria's craftsmanship spread, not because she shouted it from the rooftops, but because the work was there for everyone to see in the years that followed. She transformed her home into an extraordinary workshop. She restored ancient structures, built intricate furniture, and created art that lasted for generations, always working in complete silence until the last piece was set in place. Remember this. Sharing an idea too soon releases the reward of achieving it before you've actually done the labor. Early ideas are fragile. Shield them from outside opinions and premature praise so your effort stays focused on execution. Work in silence and let your results speak for you. Asterisk, 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 starting today. What's one goal you're going to work on in silence? Comment, "I'll let my results speak. Asterisk, 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 asterisk if this story changed the way you think." Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more cinematic stories about psychology, success, and personal growth. Before you go, what's one goal you're going to stop talking about and start working on today? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and I'd love to know what you let your results speak for.